Hey guys, Joanna coming in. I'm going to be continuing on here the conversation with Bubinii and Pixellated Apollo. This is going to be day 2 of us going over the Mars update here. And there was a couple of new things added in to the list as from the previous video that was on Apollo's channel. If you guys have not checked that one out, definitely go on over there and check it out before you watch this one. Or if you want to, watch it after this one. Either way, there's a lot of information in this update here, in this list for the upcoming Mars update patch, whatever they're calling it, for Total War Rome 2. So, yeah, Mars unit type and unit roster changes. There it is right there. So, all right, guys, let's get into this video, and you guys will be able to hear a little bit more information. Remember to hit the like button on the video, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. But let's dive into this one. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know what to say about that. That's stupid.
Well, that's what you're going to say about it. That it's stupid.
Welcome to every unit being
I mean,
dude.
it just doesn't make sense. Why are you going to take a head? It's a Thracian noble. Like they're meant to do damage. You're going to give them rapid advance. Why?
I mean, Odrysian Kingdom's entire identity is peltist units and shock infantry.
Yeah.
And the trade-off for their shock infantry being and very strong in a charge is they have no missile block chance. They just get fucking gunned down, right? So,
yeah,
we're gonna make the best unit that Odrysian Kingdom has weaker, and then we're gonna give them Gallo-Thracians, which is fine. I'm okay with Gallo-Thracians, right? That makes sense for them. You know, there's a lot of mods that, or not a lot of mods, but there's a lot of discussion in other discords where we've talked about, you know, adding Gallo-Thracians in. And other than that, I mean, why are they getting rid of mercenary hoplites to have regular hoplites? Why are we giving them mercenary Cretan archers? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like the mercenary citizen cavalry. I don't really care about that. Whatever, but Cretan archers, they're like you just said, they're peltast. In fact, why are we? Why no? Like they have archers. Their archers are garbage because they're slingers and javelins. They're not. Why are we giving them? Why are they giving them Cretan archers?
You know, we're just gonna give them arguably the best archer in the game for shits and giggles. You know, why not?
But it's only for custom and multiplayer. It's not for campaign.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but no, I don't want Cretan archers on Odrysian Kingdom. I know, like if I play as Odrysian Kingdom in a multiplayer battle, I know what I'm getting myself into. I know what I'm playing with. I don't want Cretan archers on there. No.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks are just talking about, you know, faction diversity getting ruined and stuff. And there was some people saying, "Oh, you know, all these people who are complaining about these changes, these veterans, they just don't want us to change the meta." And it's like, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay with changes happening and you know, the meta changing, right? But the changes need to be good. Like, arguably, the best change out of this entire thing is spear units being buffed to actually be useful, and Chimeria's unit update, like adding the units to Chimeria, because now they actually have their faction identity of hybrid units.
Yeah.
They actually have good variations on both sides now. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna bring some hoplites. They kind of suck. My archers are really good, but you know, if I want to bring some step units, I have, you know, basic step lancers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring the horse archers over my freaking Chimerian heavies. Like, that's just silly.
Yeah. No.
So now they actually have the ability to be a hybrid faction, right? Like, that's a good change. That's going to change Chimeria, because Chimeria is kind of a fucking meme. But it's like, even in its current state, the quote unquote competitive scene the meta has changed so much. We went from landing mass tower walls to then Swiss cheesing the walls. And then we realized that people can just form little V shapes in the opening and screw us up. So then we went to doing like 5 breaches in a row with the torts, right? Like making a massive wall breach, attacking one point that gives the attackers the best instead of spreading your attack all out.
Yeah.
You know, we went from freaking archer meta where you're doing a bunch of archer fighting and archer dodging. Then we got the Pila meta where you're bringing a shit ton of Thrail spears. And then we had, the mass cav sally outs to freaking whole on full army sally outs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the meta constantly changes, even in its current state, because people are always trying to find the next best thing, even in a 13-year-old game. And for those people that are in the forum going, there's one guy in there. He's like, oh my God, the competitive scene died in 2014, 2015. The game's not as popular as it was back then. It's dead. And it's like, well, the game is 13 years old. So, I mean, obviously the game's not as alive as it was a decade ago, but the competitive scene is still there. To give off this feeling of, oh, the competitive scene is not as good as it was back then. Is it because it's not as good as it was back then, or is it just it's not good because we weren't playing when you were playing and you've got like this ego thing going on? Like,
Well, I think I think a helping hand in it is the fact of the fantasy coming in and pushing the historical pretty much to the back burner. I think that has something to do with it also, because a lot of the historical people were like, I don't want to play Warhammer. I'm not playing Warhammer. I don't want to play Warhammer. I don't like Warhammer. It doesn't belong
if I
in
want to play Warhammer,
Total
I'll
War.
play Warhammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I
I
have
think
the game.
it's
If I want to play it, I'll play it.
I'll play a 40K game. I'll do something like that.
what's even worse is that they made historical games, but they took Warhammer mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wouldn't mind Warhammer. I probably play Warhammer today. Just when I'm feeling cute today. I'm gonna get on and use Gronk's foot or whatever the hell, and play these arcadey battles every once in a while. But then I can always go home to my historical battles. But that it doesn't. You play Troy, they play out just like Warhammer. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll be honest. I have played Warhammer 3. I have played it. I've done some multiplayer battles, stuff like that. But the thing that really got me for the Warhammer was the fact that you can have more than 2 people in a campaign. Like, that was huge to me. That was
Oh
a
yeah,
big
that's
thing.
cool.
You can have all the way up
Yeah.
to 8. I wouldn't advise you play with more than 5, but because it just lags out terribly.
Oh really?
Oh, it's horrible. You get to 6 and it's like, maybe we should just go back to 5. You get out. You were the last one to join. Like, it's bad. It can get really bad. Very, 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 very laggy. Turns can take, because you also get, it's like 600 seconds a turn now. For the,
Oh my God.
so
5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's like 10 minutes, actually.
it takes a lot longer though. The more you people, like when it first came out, me and a bunch of buddies got together and we tried it 8-person. In my 3-hour stream, I think we did maybe 6 turns and a total of actual fought 2 battles. Everything else was just auto. Plus, I think those games are more geared towards auto resolves
Yeah.
than any other Total War game there is. Like, you
You're
could
playing the campaign map, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I don't know. I don't. I'm not like a huge voice outspoken against Warhammer. It's not for me, and a lot of people know that I play it because it's a good time when I play it. Like, basically what Apollo was just saying. Like, if I want, yeah, all right, cool. Throw some magic and the organ cannons or whatever they're called. They do massive amount of damage, and the rats are crazy, and the ogres are cool or whatever. But then it's like, all right, well, I'm going to go back over here now. That was fun standing over there for a little bit, but now I'm going to come back over here and play these games again. So,
Yeah. It's like junk food. It's like, that was fun in small doses, but I want my steak and potatoes now.
I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that's crazy that they brought it up to 8 people. I would have done like at the most like 6,
Yeah.
maybe just 4, just to
Yeah.
test it out. See, that's what I don't. It's like it's almost like they did that in spite. They're like, you know what? You want multiplayer campaigns? 8 people, and it won't work.
Yeah. See, we told you it's not going to work.
Yeah, yeah. Just do 4, and then test it out. See what kind of hurts with it. Like, what can you improve on? And yeah.
So, what else was there that they added? I've been recording I don't
I
know
mean,
if
it's
you
just a
guys.
few minor changes, really. Like, I mean, they only updated what they were doing to 4 different factions here. Like, RDI is going to have Illyrian Raiders getting buffed, price increase, frenzy ability. That's fine, right? I guess.
Yeah,
RDI.
I've actually kind of wanted the Raiders to have some sort of an offensive ability for a while. Frenzy, something like that is good. I think that's good.
Oh my God, the old veterans think something's good, guys. We're breaking the stigma. Holy shit. No, but I mean, more mercenary units added to their roster. Thracian, Dacian, Greek, Italian. I don't know historically how that fits. I thought they were more of like a raiding, pillaging nation. I didn't like even in their campaign. I guess that fits like a campaign mechanic because they recruit mercenaries really cheap, but they're really high upkeep. I don't know if that's
Yeah, but
what they're going off of there,
this
but
says custom and multiplayer battles, so it has
yeah, I
again
know.
nothing to
So
do with
I'm wondering if
campaign.
it's like
Like,
I'm like, are we bringing like the idea behind this is their campaign mechanic? We're gonna bring it to multiplayer, or like what do we? Yeah. And then Pontus is kind of doing the same thing. They're gonna get more mercenary units. They're gonna get Bithynian infantry. Okay, first off, Bithynian infantry are ass.
yes,
It's
they
a
are.
freaking unit that was lost in the game files, right? Only Bithynia has it,
Yeah.
but it's not even good.
No.
Um, but for like more mercenaries, like Pontus has a ton of mercenaries already.
Mm-hmm. It kind of feels like they're trying to make more factions like Carthage, where they are a mercenary heavy faction, and I don't like that. I don't know why. Again, I think we said this in the previous video, at least a handful of times. They're trying to make all of these factions the same instead of allowing them to be unique in their own way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't. I've said it. We've said it. I don't even know how many times.
Galatian swords to Pontus.
Yeah.
Thracian warriors to Pontus. Persian shakav to Pontus. Fucking Sarmatian horse archers to Pontus, even though they already have
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
I even think as the game is now, there's a lot of like similarities between certain factions. You know, like Egypt and Egypt has the Galatian. I don't know. You just see Celtic warriors everywhere
Oh
and
yeah.
Galatian
Everybody has a
warriors,
Celtic
and I
warrior.
know like mercenaries and
Iceni
stuff,
or
but
Verni.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So it gets kind of samey. So I think anything that would make it even more samey for every faction is a terrible idea. But
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna make it boring. Every faction's gonna have no weaknesses. We're gonna make it straightforward. Everybody has the
yeah,
ability to win. No one can be
Nobody's
different.
nobody's better than anybody. Everybody's the same. Like, no.
that's what made the first Rome good. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of these like factions that are like, yeah, don't touch that faction, and then some madman's like, I'm playing them, and this is my strategy. It makes it work,
Yeah.
you know. Like the Adristian Kingdom, they're fun because they're so different, and you have to really get creative to overcome their negatives. But
And then you see the
now,
wild lads, man.
yeah, now they've got Cretan archers, so.
Yeah.
And then you see those wild lads that are like, I'm gonna run freaking ODK and Lusitani together on defense against like Athens, Rome. We'll make it work.
Yeah, and that's fun.
And they somehow come out on top. I have seen that happen before. That's
Yeah. Well,
absolutely
skill
wild.
comes into, but it's fun having those factions that are just like, just the disheveled crazy guy in the street. That's what the Odrysian Kingdom is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nobody really wants to, unless you just know how to wield them.
Dude, I have a buddy that he plays Egyptian Kingdom on defense, and we now kind of know that he's bringing at least 3 of those Thracian nobles are triple gold chevron. And he destroys stuff with them.
Yeah.
We play for fun. We play around, we mess around, whatever. But he had a unit of those. It was his general. It was the last unit that he had left in his army. He had it tucked away, hidden behind some buildings. He flanked around all of the remaining 3 armies that were left of the 3, because it was a 4v4. So whatever was left of those 3 armies, before that unit died, he had almost 900 kills. And he wasn't just killing archers and slingers. Like, he was destroying stuff.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah.
good faction. Leave it alone.
Speaking
Why?
of wonky strats, right? So you're familiar with Bobby and Hammy,
I
Mr.
am.
Joe?
Oh, yes.
So myself and Hyena, we played a tournament game against Bobby and Hammy. And this was their first tournament that they ever did Siege, right? They're land
Okay.
battle players.
Yes.
They brought Odrysian Kingdom and Swaby on defense. Swaby has a unique general ability where they can do fast charge.
Mhm.
They use the fast charge mechanic with a bunch of Thracian warriors and Bloodsworn.
Oh, no.
And we weren't expecting it because we'd never seen that happen before.
Oh,
And
God.
we got rolled
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Like they sallied out with it and they just full force. Like that. There's wacky, unique things that you can do with factions that
Oh, yeah. That a lot of
make
people
them good.
think, well, a lot of people think that you can't because it's, I mean, what's so special about them? Play them. Use the faction. Before this update.
Learn the uniqueness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Min
Yeah.
max.
Min-max,
Yeah,
yes.
they have it's a higher learning curve, you know.
Oh,
You
sure
get
it is.
accustomed to Roman legionaries that just hold the line.
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty hands off, right? But
Mhm.
then Odrysian, you gotta like, oh, watch out for the arrows. Oh, wait, charge
Yeah,
now, charge!
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
get out! You know, like,
Yeah.
that's the fun of them, and yeah. So I don't know. I mean, here's a question for you guys. Do you think that they go through with this? You're still playing Rome too?
I want to test the actual update myself. If I don't like it, I'll probably just play the before update.
Yeah.
Yeah, just revert the version. So that's what I think is going to happen. And also all the mods, people brought up a good point. This is going to destroy a bunch of mods.
Yeah, I had Bubinii had mentioned this guy a couple of times in the first video here. He messaged me and he agreed with everything that the three of us had said in the first video, and he asked me that same question that you just asked. If this update actually happens, do you think you guys are going to keep playing Rome 2? And my response was, if I can't revert back, no. If I can't revert back, no.
Welcome to Attila, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, Mongolian throat singing is going to intensify heavily.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully they don't touch Attila because Attila has a lot of mods that people
yes, it
love.
Attila is also probably, at least in the last decade, it's got a very unique combat morale system. Like that shit's way different than the other Total Wars, at least in my experience. So
Yeah.
I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, we're now going to change this whole game.
No.
Yeah. If they do fix something in the game, fix the lighting. That's
Yes.
and the performance.
Fix the crashing, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, again, I just update the 32-bit to 64-bit. That couldn't be that big of a change, is it? I mean, I don't really know about that kind of stuff, but is it really that big of a change to do?
I don't know.
Why aren't
It
they
just
doing
seems I'm seeing a running pattern here of we're not really going to change what you guys want us to change. We're just going to change what is probably going to be easier for us to change.
Yeah, that's kind
You know what I mean? We're not this is an update to quote unquote fix the game, but we're not actually fixing anything. We're just changing things around for units and factions and just adding units and shit. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
So if you were in their shoes and say you work for CA and they want to update Rome 2, how would you guys go about doing it? Because
I would
I
listen
know
to
with
what the community that plays the game says.
100%.
Yeah, but
Not
like
people that not people that have taken like 5 years off the game. They don't play the game anymore because they hate it or whatever. Like I'm not really gonna take your input in as much. But the people who actively play the game daily, thousands of hours, like they know the ins and outs. They know exactly what's wrong with the game, what's broken, what needs to be fixed, what's good, what's bad. I'm not gonna completely ignore everybody, but I'm gonna weigh certain people's opinions a little more than others.
Like Apollo, you said something, and I think the three of us had pretty much agreed on it. It doesn't. We don't think that they're really going to dive that far into code, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then don't dive that far, but dive a little bit. a little bit. Don't just take more icing and put it over the, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just put another Band-Aid on top of 10 Band-Aids. It's not going to heal anything. It's not going to make anything better. You're going to have to go back. You're going to have to look through some of the code. You're going to have to change stuff. And Bubinii brought it up, and I echoed his idea immediately. You got to fix what's broken. The settlements are broken. The walls are broken. The streets are broken. The pathfinding is broken. Fix that. I would trade everything, even the spear stuff. I would trade all of it if they fix those.
Oh yeah, I think
They could literally keep the game exactly as it is, but just fix what's broken and glitchy, and I would call it a successful update.
Yeah. Now, is it? There was somebody somewhere. Somebody said something that the code is so old that there are certain things that they just won't be able to. Okay, but still, try and do something instead of just putting a bit. Because aside of the spears changes, and I think there's maybe one or two handfuls of other things that the three of us have said we're good with, or we think will be good for the game, I guess. The rest of it is just a Band-Aid, and it's not going to help. It's not going to help. You're taking things away. You're replacing them with things that are ridiculous. You're adding units to factions that don't need it. I'm still stuck. I'm still mentally stuck on the I gotta find them again. The naked swords and the fanatics and all that.
Oh yeah.
You get a javelin, but we're gonna take away your really good quality of having a bonus versus infantry. Wait, what?
We take away what makes the unit good.
Yeah.
To make it better at fighting.
But why even do this?
Yeah.
You know, like if I was sitting in the meeting and someone's like, "Hey, let's, Rome 2, it's doing great on sales. It's always being played. It's the most popular historic game. Let's update it." I'll be like, "Okay, great idea. We could add new cities. We could fix the pathfinder." No. We're just gonna change some units around, add some Javies here, take away some Javies there. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Because like Age of Mythology, Age of Empires has how many different editions? Why don't they do something like that? I'd rebuy it if they completely modernized it, and as in like make it run better on new hardware, and fix a lot of like all the pathfinding and bugs, left the units the same, and put all the DLC included. And just called it the definitive edition, and I would rebuy it. Maybe add a new expansion pack. Why not do that? Would you guys support something like that?
Absolutely, I would. I don't know if I'd pay $60 for it, but I'd pay more than what we were saying, 25. I might pay like
40.
Yeah, 39, 49 for it, something like that.
Yeah,
because that's a big fix. That's a big fix, and that's a fix that has been talked about since pretty much the game came out. The roads are broken. Why can't I do that? Why is this that? Why is this that? Fix what's been. I don't know. I feel like I'm broken recording all over these videos. It's just.
It just feels like we're being ignored.
Ooh.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's whatever. I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't know.
I was nodding when I said ooh. Like, I just want to make sure you know that. I was like, ooh, yeah. To a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree. I feel that way, yeah.
I just think it's silly.
Why go through all the effort of making these changes if you're not going to listen to the vast majority of what people are saying, but you're going to listen to the one guy in the forum that's like, 175 archers. That's a great idea. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why even do this though? I just don't who's benefiting from this?
Was this with the changes that were done to this article? Was this last line there that covers the changes I'm currently looking at including in Mars for unit types, unit rosters, and eager to continue the discussions on these in this thread?
That's I guess what he's currently got scheduled if no changes are made as of right now.
So like this is what Mars is going to be. This list.
This is what he's planning on it being right now. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna pose this question real quick to the two of you. Give me a percentage of what you think's gonna get done.
Of this list,
Mhm.
I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult, right? You're just adding units and taking things away. So I don't know, probably like 80% of this.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, this is again, it's surface
It's like
level.
this is
So
like the bare minimum.
Well, that's
yeah.
that you guys giving the
Unless you mean if they actually listen to the community and are
well,
like,
no,
oh,
no.
okay,
That was my it was over this list because you guys gave me pretty much because I was going to say like 90% of it's going to get done. Now looking at all of this, because it's easy, it's just going to be easy
yeah,
to do.
yeah. I could see them doing this in a month.
Yeah,
They could
yeah,
probably do all this.
yeah. Mars will be out by what, August, and then the other one will be out in October, and the other one will be out like before Christmas. And there you go, done.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
just don't. I don't understand why though. Like why? I don't. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
by doing this, maybe the news of an update excites people and might get people to go, okay, I'll buy Rome 2. I'll check it out because they're updating. Maybe there's that, but I think the entire fan base, I would say most of it, probably they don't really like this update.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to speak for them, but I, you know,
Well, I'll say comments speak for themselves. Comments speak
I
yeah,
for
can say a
themselves.
good percentage of the multiplayer community ain't liking it.
Yep.
From what I'm seeing, we're clowning these updates. Bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
But hey, what are you gonna do? At the end of the day, it ain't my game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just play it. But it kind of sucks when I invest so much time into a game and then a decade later it's gonna be completely changed
Yeah. I
well,
think that's
and nobody asked for it.
where a lot of people are leaning to is what you just said, that a lot of us have invested time into it, money into all of the DLCs, and now it's just like, oh yeah, all that doesn't matter. We'll the money was nice though, thanks, but we're gonna do all this stuff and kind of alter some of that stuff that you paid for because you wanted it the way that we originally had it, but now instead of doing what you asked us to do for years, this is what we landed on. This is
I
what we're
mean,
gonna do.
a little more set in my ways, right? But and the older I get, the less time I have to play games. So when I've learned a game inside and out, I don't want to have to relearn that entire game over again.
Mm.
That's why I don't really play DEI. Like it's a good mod. People want to play it and enjoy it. That's fine. But I don't play it because I don't want to relearn the entire game that I've already learned.
I mean, I can get that a little bit, but I don't mind them changing the game if it makes sense and kind of relearning, like making the spears better and everything. I think that's, but I don't. I just see this whole update as pointless. It's silly.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they doing for
If
the
there's no
non-Mars?
64-bit, there's nothing. The
Yeah.
non-Mars stuff,
Yeah, like
I think it's
Venus.
just like it's like texture updates to make the campaign map look better and
Why don't you
battle
just do
maps and everything
that?
look better.
Yeah.
Just throw out the Mars.
But that's
Mars can go to sleep.
But doing that update, as nice as it is, because they've shown some art for that, haven't they? Haven't they shown like side by side pictures?
It's a visual update. It looks really good. It does look good.
But they're getting rid of mods that are already made that do that.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
You know
they
what I
got
mean?
rid of the ability for you to. Didn't they release the Desert Kingdoms, which made factions that were released through what was it? They released factions that were made playable in mods, and then they made you pay for a DLC. That's what Desert Kingdoms was, basically, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like heads aren't screwed on right. As old of a phrase as that is, that's just what it feels like. That they're focusing on the wrong things. The
Bannerlord arc is coming in.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I think one thing they could do Just lower the cost of the game.
That
Boom.
would be a big
Boom.
thing. That would really be a big thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, the only other half of this update that they're doing, I think, as well as besides the texture update, is also they're altering buildings. I'm pretty sure they're changing like campaign buildings around.
oh yeah, I read something about that. Some buildings are well, they mentioned that
Buildings
in
buildings are
here.
being reworked. The trees
Yeah.
are having a different build path. Like armies, if you want to recruit armies, it's no longer tied to your Imperium. It's tied to how many barracks you have.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, not bad. I like the idea, but I need to see it in practice.
Well, that's something I don't know if we probably said it. That was we said a lot in the first video. Were there any plans for like an alpha check or a beta check, or is this just going to get done and implemented?
I think each stage of the patch is going to be a beta,
Oh, okay.
and then they might do like one final hoorah change at the very end. Maybe, I don't know. I personally don't know. I can't tell you on that.
So first beta comes out, and everybody goes, except for that one guy down in the thread here.
Yeah.
Everybody goes, no.
175 range archers suck ass.
Yeah, everything is terrible except the spears. No, we don't like any of it. What do? Do they just keep going anyway?
That one guy is a dub in their book. They're keeping it. No, I can say from personal experience, right? There's a ton of mods out there, but in a lot of the communities I'm in, we've done mods where we've actually had somebody create an archer, right? Custom factions. You played the custom factions mod we had before, right?
Yep.
Well, we have a buddy who made an archer unit that has like 175, like 200 range or something, but his was a temporary ability click, right? He clicked the ability and like for 30 seconds, he's got, extra range.
Okay.
I don't know how they managed to make the custom ability, but it was something he could do. And dude, I will tell you, that shit was cancer. 200 range archer, 175 range archer, like you couldn't reach him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And normal spots you're like, oh, I'm safe here. No, you're not. You're getting shot, and you're like, oh, okay. So then you actually get pushed back so far that you can't stand in a position to support your own line unless you're willing to bring up multiple archer units to try and fight him. And if you do, he just pulls his back, and then you're now in range of his buddies' archers, and now you're just getting nuked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, it's a very difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah.
And it kind of just seems like a way to cheese the game, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm trying to, between last video and now, I'm trying to see their reasoning. Like I've been trying like certain things, not all of this list, because I wouldn't want to put myself through trying to see their reasoning for the majority of this. But there are certain things where it's like, well, why would they do that? What benefit is that going to be? And the one that I really got stuck on was the archers, the longbows. They get 175 to 200 range and stalk. Wait, so they'd just be able to murder everybody.
I hope they remove the stalk if they're going to give them that range at all. Like you can't keep that there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I've been blown up. I'll admit it right here. I've been blown up by Gallic Hunters before because I just didn't see them shooting until all of a sudden I was like, oh, crap. There they are. And I've moved. But if they're that much further back, it's going to take a little bit for at least some people. You're going to not
You ain't
see
getting no notification saying, oh, we've discovered the enemy's hidden units. It's like you're not even in range to discover them and they're shooting you.
Yeah. So, yeah, the one or the other or neither. And honestly,
I don't know. The more I reflect on this, the more I'm like, if they make all these changes, I don't know. Like, there's nothing. Rome 2 and Attila is the only thing that still has me playing Total War. So, because I feel like even if you revert the game, it's going to be a small niche It's probably going to be the pro players or whatever, the competitive players that are only going to do that. Your average Joe that hops on, he's not going to revert his game, you know?
This is so
So,
cool. I can do
Don't forget the
everything.
campaign players who only play campaign, and
Yeah.
like what I would want to see is because I play both, right? I play campaign, I play multiplayer. I would like to see the AI improved for the campaign because I played this game for so long. I can predict exactly where the AI is going to pathfind on almost every settlement based on how many units they have. It's kind of ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
And they'll do it every single time. They'll charge their cav in and die right off the rip every single time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like there's no
yeah, but
challenge even on the
you
hardest
know that's not
difficulty,
going to
right?
happen. They're not going to fix the bugs. They're not going to fix the pathfinding. So what are we doing here?
I guess it just makes it really simple of not playing the update then.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
The
So
only
I
AI
don't.
change I saw was changing deployment. So like in Attila, they like space out. If they outnumber you, they'll come out. They'll come after you from like 3 different sides.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what that implies, instead of just
Okay.
attacking from one direction. But I mean, that makes it a little more difficult, right? Because if I don't have as many troops, I can't just bottleneck something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That
I
could
don't know.
be. That could be good.
I gotta see. I gotta see. I hope Jack is truly as open to the critiques as he says he is in the forum. So
Yeah. Yeah. The
it would
only other
be it would be
thing.
pretty baller to get a. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So it'd be pretty baller to get a CA rep that actually gives a shit about the player base.
I would like to see, because they have 3 planned. I'm fine with the coloring, whichever one that is. Is that the? I don't even know which name is that.
Venus,
Venus, I
maybe? I
think.
don't know.
I'd be
I think it's
fine
the
with leaving
second
that
update.
one on. I think I'd be fine with leaving that one on. But if you have to be locked in, like I hope it's you can go back in all of these ones that they're planning. I hope you can revert back, but I would leave that one on. There's nothing on this list again, and we've said it so many times. There's certain things, the entire spear category, and there are certain other things but I would leave this update off. I would leave this off. I would revert back.
My only concern is, didn't they have at one point, like I think it was before the Emperor Edition, right? Like while they were implementing the Emperor Edition, you could go back to like pre-Emperor Edition patch while they were like finalizing it. And they were like, "Oh, this will stay here." And then once Emperor Edition was finalized, they took away that pre-patch, and then you couldn't play anything before Emperor Edition anymore.
I think so. I think you're
I don't
right.
know if it was. I don't remember if it was that, or if it was a different Total War. But I remember CA saying, "Oh, we're gonna keep this patch. You can go back if you don't like the update." And then once it was finalized, they removed the old update. It's like, oh, okay, thanks, bro. Like,
Yay.
Yeah, and if that happens, then
oh, we're cooked.
Yeah.
we're cooked. And morally, it's like I shouldn't even play Attila because I'm tired of supporting.
Yeah.
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 And someone said in the
That's-
comments they're convinced that they're doing this just to destroy the remnant of what's left of the old guard Total War fans. Just be like, bye. It's Warhammer 40K, everything. That's the future.
Well,
And
if they destroy Rome 2, the only thing I have to say is Medieval 3 better be the best Total War game I've ever played in my life, or I'm dropping this. I'm dropping Total War, bro. I can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's fair. And I don't have much hope for Medieval 3.
I mean, some of the
So
concepts that I've seen look cool, but
but it's
I
like
mirror your stance.
I feel like it's like No Man's Sky when they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, are you gonna have this?" Yes.
Yeah.
It's all concepts.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Yeah.
It's so early that they're just saying they're just trying to get people hyped again, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope so. I hope it's good. I mean, but I don't think it. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's
But
like you don't want the company to do bad. Like I want the company to be successful because they make games that I've enjoyed playing for a long time, but they've just kind of like lost the way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just a totally different company now. I don't want to go down this route, but
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I've said
yeah.
this a million times
Yeah.
and whatever. But
Creative, constructive criticism. Creative, constructive
yeah,
criticism.
crea- we're getting creative with our criticism.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So yeah. If Medieval 3 is good, great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, this is going to be the last, I guess, for this list of this, unless something else
Hopefully,
changes.
hopefully.
With eager to continue discussions on this thread. Does that mean that things are going to change again? Somebody else going to get something else added that only they want, nobody else wants? I guess we'll have to find out.
Oh, you know what needs to be added?
Oh no,
Cultists does not have a scorpion in multiplayer.
that's true.
They need it. I don't know why they don't have it, but they need it. We're adding units to Cultists. Give them their damn scorpion, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty minor, but oh well.
Well, do you guys have anything else that you want to throw in here?
Take mercenary credence off of Odrysian Kingdom, you goobers. What are you doing? That's it. That's all I have to say.
Apollo.
And leave Headhunt.
Yes.
Yeah, and leave Headhunt. Like, come on, don't kill the entire purpose of that unit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's it.
that's going to be the end for this one. So
I'll be posting on the forum, dude. It's like doom and gloom, same
Yeah.
shit as
Well,
yesterday.
well, I mean, it's going to be on it. At the end of the day, it's going to be whatever they make it be.
All right,
like
the
this.
one, yeah, yeah.
You know,
If you for the audience, right? If you guys don't like the changes that you're seeing, you need to voice your opinion on
Yeah.
the forum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a post later today, but you need to voice your opinion. That is the only way that they'll see the large group of people that don't want a majority of the shit that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's a very loud minority on the forum right now.
Yeah.
There's very few people pushing for these things that
Yeah.
are being changed. But oh well.
I mean, that's honestly, that's really the big step is to have people come in and be like, no, like more people need to come in and say, no, we don't like this. This is not this. We don't want that. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Like, please don't do this to this game. We love this game. You want to change a couple things, but don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is what you're saying that there's a lot of positive comments? Is that what you're saying?
Who? Bubinii?
Bubinii?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is if you don't like the changes that are being presented here, that you need to make your voice known on the forum, because that's where Jack is, the guy doing all these changes.
No,
that's
I
what
know,
he's
but you
reading.
said there's a vocal minority.
Oh, there's a vocal minority of people that are asking for the changes of like 200 longbow range hunters.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, because someone's like, Jack, I'm ecstatic with these new changes. It's like, what is this? What is this? Who is this?
There's a lot of folks that are, I don't know. There's just kind of like 2 or 3 people that are just spam posting,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all like, they're just in favor of pretty much everything that's happening. And it's like, brother, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I think one of these guys hasn't
employees.
played the game in like 6 years. Like what?
Yeah.
You don't
Whoa,
even play
I'm
the
coming
game.
back. I'm coming back.
It's like, well, if you didn't enjoy the game back then, and you don't play the game now, I guarantee you this update comes out, you'll play it for freaking nostalgia,
Mm-hmm.
Like
and
one
then
campaign.
like one campaign,
Half a
and then
campaign.
you're gonna be like, all right, I'm done playing, and
Yeah.
drop it. Right? It's like when you make changes for a player base that doesn't even play your game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Oh well.
yeah.
Oh well.
I feel like we've put a lot of I don't knows and hopes and everything, and hopes and dreams and please don'ts at the end of this, or at least I definitely have said please don't way too many times. Thanks for coming and do this. You know, happy we were all able to get together and check out more of this list.
It's about the friends you make along the way.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, I guess we call it here on this video. So put your comments, let your voice known, in the comments, and go to the thread like Bubinii said. Come here, and I'll put the link for it in the video as well, in the description, to get people to come here and voice their concerns. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know what else to say.
Yeah, I don't know what
like
to say
reiterating the
either,
same
so-
shit over and over again.
I'm just gonna say goodbye, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.